Hello guys, and welcome to another episode tutorial with me, Joseph Evans, author of The Secret Sequence, The Phoenix Prophecy and The Ember Effect. So today we're going to be looking at moving backgrounds, and what I mean by that is those scenes that you sometimes see in episode stories in which the characters are walking and talking and it looks like the camera is following them as the background is kind of whizzing behind them. So let's just go over to the art catalogue here, and this is the first thing you'll see when you open it up. Now what we want to do is go to this tag button here and go all the way down in this drop down menu here to the looping section, and that'll give you all of the backgrounds that automatically move behind the characters. So as you can see, there's plenty to choose from. For this example, I think I'm going to use the Mole Loop Day one, which is this one right here. So we'll just go back to our script and put int mole loop day, and let's put some characters in here. So we'll have at Loka stands screen left and Loka faces right. Now, even though it looks like the characters are walking and talking, what is actually happening is the characters are standing completely still. So they're not actually walking anywhere, it's just an illusion. So you're going to want to have your characters standing in specific positions. So Locus is going to stand screen left, and I'm going to have Aya standing up screen left. So Aya faces right as well. Now, if I just left it at this, what would happen is the two characters would stand there motionless as the background is moving. So it would look like they're kind of floating across it. Now, usually you're not going to want that to happen unless you want to do a scene in which the characters are standing on some kind of conveyor belt. Now, there is a looping airport scene. So if you want to have your characters kind of standing on one of those what do they call them, travelator things in an airport, then that would be useful to kind of stop at this point and just let them float across. But for this instance, we're going to have them walking because they're in the mall, so we're going to have to put in the walk animation, so they're going to be walking on the spot. So all you need to do is write and your character starts walk. And do the same for Aya. There we go, that is the basics. Let me just save that, make sure there's no errors. Great stuff. So I'll just show you what that looks like. Okay, so we're going to want to have our characters having an actual conversation while they're walking. So let's write something in here. Aya is going to say, oh my getting, I can't believe I've actually joined the Eastern Eidolons. And then Luca's going to say, I know, it's so cool. Now, there's only one animation that you're going to want to use in these walking and talking scenes, and that is this talk neutral walk animation. It's a bit of a weird one because for some reason there's no underscore between the words talk and neutral. I'm not entirely sure why that is. It could just be a mistake in the script here, but just take note of that because I often automatically put the underscore in there. So just make sure you omit that underscore between those two words there when you're typing this. So talk, neutral, and then the underscore, and then walk. So that is the only animation, as far as I know, that allows a character to walk and talk at the same time. So let's copy that one and paste it for Loka as well. Okay, so that's going to make them walk and talk. The only thing with talk neutral walk is that it actually is an endless animation. So the character will continue to move their mouth even after they finished speaking and even after the speech bubble disappears. So what we're going to have to do here is switch from that talk neutral walk animation to the normal walk animation. So we're going to need to write @Aya starts walk, and you're going to have to do this every time you switch characters when you want to switch who's talking. So let's go down here and write @Loka starts walk as well. So let's just put a few more lines of dialogue in here to make sure that it's working properly. So we'll have Aya saying, she's going to say, I'm really worried I'm not going to be as good as Lasana was. And then Luca's going to say, Aya, you're a million times better at friction than that overconfident codfish, let's call her. There we go. So let's not forget to put in the talk neutral walk animation. And again for Loka. And let's not forget to stop them talking as well when they're finished. And if you do want to put multiple lines of text, multiple speech bubbles for the same character, so they're not just saying one line each, you don't actually need to put their name and the animation again, because like I said earlier, they'll continue to move their mouths until you stop them from doing it. So we can just simply put another line of text in here if we like. So let's have her saying, oh look, there's the friction emporium just ahead. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. The only thing I'm going to do here is add in a couple of pause for the beats, just so that things aren't moving too fast. I think I'll put one by here. Pause for a beat. And just one at the end. Of course, these are not essential, but I just like to kind of have them in there to just pace my story out a little bit. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys. I'm going to save it, check I haven't got any errors. Awesome, that is all good. So here is exactly what that looks like. Okay guys, so that is it. Really simple. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And good luck with your stories. I will see you in the next video.